Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Toolbox Tuesday. It is October 25th, and happy birthday to you, Amanda. Welcome. It is, the weather has changed. It is cold now, and I'm definitely not used to this, so it's all good, but welcome again. Thanks for chiming in. For all of those of you that are here live, thank you. And for those of you that are chiming in later, thanks for coming to watch the replay. Today's conversation is about connection. This weekend, I had the opportunity to be part of and organize my 30-year grad reunion. Oh my goodness, it was an incredible evening. Honestly, trying to sum it up would be so difficult, but the words that came to me was reconnection and laughter and music and storytelling and memories and reminiscing. It was just an incredible evening. And I guess I would say, for those of you that know me well, I've always had organization and planning and party hosting in my blood. I've done it for years. You know, I had the opportunity to grow up in a home where we had a large rec room and a pool in our backyard and lots of space. And my parents would often host year-end soccer parties and parties for baseball roundups, and I also hosted, and my brothers as well, many grad parties, or just parties throughout the years. And I'll never forget one party that we had where, I literally had a bartender and music and the pool table, and there was 60 people crammed in our rec room, and my parents just sat at the two chairs in the kitchen. They would collect people's keys and they would say, "Thanks, Mr. and Mrs. D." And then they would walk down the hallway. And I just got so much joy in organizing and bringing people together. And when I met Marty, my husband, it was like a match made in heaven. He too loved to party. He used to DJ all over the world with Club Med, and organized and planned events for Z95, and he loved to organize and plan things as well. And so when we lived on the mainland, we would have Christmas parties, and somehow we managed to cram 70 people in our house at Christmas time. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. And then we would host these annual events as well in the summertime, and we would have, up to like 100 people, and we would have bouncy castles, and Mike's Critters would come, and we would have face painting, and there would be girls that would help with babysitting, and it was just so much fun. And I remember the very last event that we had on the mainland before we moved here, and it was our 10th annual hosting this party at our house, and there was over 120 people in our home and outside our home, obviously. And there was this moment where I was just sort of standing on the outside looking in, and I realized that all my different groups of friends, whether it be through the Twin Association or old friends from that I grew up, or friends that I met in university, or friends through my cancer journey, or my journey with my son through autism, or Marty's fire hall guys, or Marty's working in radio. And I realized that all my friends knew everyone. They were all connected. I didn't have to introduce anybody anymore. People came because they looked forward to reconnecting with the people that they had met at my parties years before. And that brought so much joy for me. And so when people ask me this weekend, why do you keep planning all these events? You know, it took a lot of effort to plan this 30-year reunion. And I did have some help. But it took a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of hassling people to pay me, darn it. But, you know, that evening as I stood on the outside looking in and watching all these beautiful friendships of years and years, 30 years past, be reconnected, and people literally all evening laughing and smiling and reminiscing and telling stories. This is why I love to host parties. This is why I love to expend the energy to bring people together. This brings me so much joy. And we are social beings. We are human. We are social. We need connection. And so if this is my gift, it doesn't make sense not to share it. So yeah, I mean, I just get so much joy out of it. So I guess, I mean, when I think again to, you know, back to Marty and why we hosted these parties and why people came, I mean, like I said, maybe they came because Marty's an awesome cook and the food was great. And maybe they came because Grandmama would always fly out from Quebec. And maybe they came because they knew their kids were going to be well entertained. But maybe they came because of the connections that they were looking forward to make again. So after this weekend of this amazing 30-year grad reunion and all the opportunities that I've had to host these parties, honestly, I feel like all I can say is my heart is full. And so sending love to all of you today. It was so great to connect with all of you beautiful human beings that came out to the party. And I look forward to hosting many more parties in the future. Sending love to all of you today. Have a fantastic week, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Love to you. Bye.